Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Dan with Barrel Blades and Barbells, and today I'm actually going to be doing a two-part video. One is a how-to. I actually removed the Glock 43 mag base, and the other part is a review and an installation on this little bad boy right here. This is made by Recover Tactical, and it's actually a clip that, when used, actually goes on your pocket. A lot of times people want to carry an extra mag, a spare mag, and it's actually nice to be able to just have it hook on your pocket. So that's what this clip is actually for. It's designed to go in your pocket, and that clip kind of just hangs there. So I had a couple people ask me about fitment. There's actually a hole in the back of a Glock mat or a Glock frame there, and when you insert it, slides right in. And I have the on the mag that I carry, that's actually in my Glock 43, has the little pinky extension there. But after after doing some shooting and some mag changes, I actually prefer this. It actually gives me just a little more grip. It's not a whole lot longer. It's maybe, I'm gonna say, 1/8 of an inch longer there, but it has more on the sides, which for whatever reason was able to give me a little more grip. So I actually kind of like the way they feel. That line right there, I can kind of line up my pinky on it. It just gives me like a reference point that I know I've got my grip where I normally have it. So the first part of this video is actually on how to remove this mag base plate, and this is something that I replaced the one already, and it was kind of a pain. So I figured I'd do a video and show you guys how to actually do it. And I'm told that there's a Glock tool that you're supposed to be able to use to make this process easier, but I don't have that. What I do have is a pair of vice grips and a fairly long Allen wrench. And as you can see, there's some grooving right here, and that's actually how it slides on. The problem is if you look right there, you can see there's a tab on that side and there's a tab on that side. So what you're going to want to do is, it slides, this is the off side, so it's going to slide this way towards the beveled side. So you're going to want to push in on this, and you need to be able to go in kind of far with this. If I can do it while watching it. So you're going to want to angle it. As you can see, I've angled it back towards the back here and push it down in kind of far. That's going to actually press the base plate that's between the spring and the base plate here. It's actually going to press it down in. The reason you want to do that is because that pin actually locks this thing in place, but the other thing is that plate in there sits crossways right here, and when you go to use this, which I'm going to do now, it will actually cause a problem. But take your vice grips. As you can see, it'll almost slide on right there. You do not want a lot of pressure on this. This mag is plastic, it will break. So don't put a lot of pressure. You're going to see if I can do it without knocking the camera over. Put it on there, just give it a little squeeze, that's all it takes. And you might have to adjust. Don't adjust by actually taking it off. You'll push too much pressure. And see, that's all it took right there. It's just that little bit of pressure. I was actually able to turn the adjustment screw on my vice grips, so I can turn it back and loosen it up. Everything comes back apart. I didn't break anything. Now here's the key on this. It's still under tension. There's still spring tension in there. So what you're going to want to do is keep the base plate just slid forward and slowly work the Allen wrench or screwdriver or whatever you're using back out. And discard that. You don't need it anymore. Now, as you pull this off, you can see that plate right there is actually that plastic plate I was talking about. You're going to want to keep your thumb on that as you pull it off. There's the pin, base plate's off, and that spring has quite a bit of tension on it. So you're going to want to take it out kind of easy. So I'll that's how you actually take the thing apart. It's nothing terribly complicated, but just being able to depress the those little tabs right there and allow it to get around can be kind of tough. I figured I'd do a video to show you guys how to do it. So I'm actually going to set that out of the way for now. We'll come back to that in a minute. So this is actually the box and the new MC43 Recover Tactical base plate that I got. And I want to give a huge shout out to Recover Tactical on this. Last time I ordered parts from them, they hooked me up. Shipping is super fast. This time I actually got a hold of the guy and he just sent it to me. Like, no, I paid nothing for this. So I'm beyond happy that he would do that. I didn't ask for it. It was just a, hey, I'm gonna order it. He was like, hey, you hooked me up with a bunch of, you know, I tag them, you know, because I use several of their products. My Glock 43 actually has their charging handle, and I actually have the rail adapter that you can put on right here. I don't have it on because I have a new holster and it won't fit, but I did have it on for quite a while. But he actually just sent this to me out of the goodness of his heart. So thank you, Recover Tactical. So what you have, you actually get 3 pieces with this replacement base plate. This is just a filler you can use if you don't want to use the clip. And the way the clip actually works is there's a little groove right there. It basically just, if I can get it in there, sets in there, and you just slide, push it into place, snaps into place. If you want to take it out, there's just a clip right there, and they are stiff the first few times you do it. Let's see if I can get it back off. There we go. Once you get it loose, it just pops back out. These lips on either side here slide into that groove. So I'm going to take it off just so it's a little easier to put this thing back together. So putting it together, remember the base plate here, the internal base plate, the pin has to be pointed up, and you're just going to set it down in there and just kind of push. It doesn't take a whole lot of pressure to do this. You're then just going to take your new base plate and the grooves line up. Nothing complicated here. I just have to be able to see what the heck I'm doing. It's rather difficult to watch on camera. There we go. Now you're just going to have to keep working it down, pushing down on the or the internal base plate as you work the new base plate on. It will clip into place, and you will hear that pin snap in. Once that pin snapped in, it's good to go. If by chance you go to change this back for whatever reason, like say you want to go back to a stock base plate, or if you want to go to an extended base plate for like extra couple rounds or something like that, you will once again have to depress those clips on the side. You can see they're still there. So once you get that on, it's just a matter of sliding this guy in, getting it lined up on the grooves, and clipping it into place. That's it. So you can see now I have dueling mag clips from Recover Tactical. I actually have used this one here. I went and did a shooting competition, or not a competition, but like a course to get a special CCW for here in the state for my job, and I actually took this with me, and my reloads went way faster, way smoother than just having an extra mag stuck in your pocket. Because most of us, you know, you're gonna have several things in your pocket. You're gonna have change, you're gonna have keys, you're gonna have cell phones, all that kind of stuff. And with this, it's right there. It's hanging just like that. You just reach in and grab it, boom, drop it out. Drop the new or the old mag, the empty one, new one goes right in, and you're back in business. So I hope you guys like the video. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll be doing some more product reviews and how-to videos here shortly. Yeah, and go check out Recover Tactical. They make products for a lot of other firearms besides the Glock products, but you know, I like my Glocks. So other than that, you guys have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.